4, and then takes a very good line through turn 3 and 4 as Frosty Life goes into provisional pole on the medium tyre. That could prove very well if he can keep a good position on the mediums. They prove on this time. Here comes BCFC Josh. It's going to be pole. It is pole by 3 milliseconds. BCFC Josh takes provisional pole for now. However, he spun on an outlap just before, but he does well there to keep it the right way round. And now round the banking as Moore Island goes on to pole by 2 tenths. Is F1 Union going to deny him? He might do, and he's very close, half a tenth in it. But Moore Island currently keeps pole. F1 Union is on P2. So if he keeps that in the second sector, it'll be more if he can improve more in the last sector. Let's see what Frosty Life can do. How far is he going to put this car on provisional pole? Here comes Frosty Life, goes in the grass a little bit on the inside of the banking. Let's see what Frosty Life can do in his home Grand Prix. What a lap! 6 tenths clear at the front, a 1 minute 10.4, and that is what he would have wanted in his home race. Can do. Josh was up a tenth in the second sector, and he goes to second. Great stuff from Josh. He's not going for another lap, so that'll be it for Josh. He's out of potential for pole. He may get ahead of Josh, but that's it, really. So let's see what he can do. Here comes Moore Island. M. Stevens goes P2. A Haas 1-2 currently. Let's see what Moore Island can do. Our Haas going to lock out the front row, or is Moore Island going to put an end to that? Here comes Moore Island, and he goes P3. That's not enough to knock the Haasses off the front row. This is the battle. Frosty Life can't improve his lap. Stays on provisional pole with a 10.4. Is F1 Union going to put an end to that? Round the banking. Here he goes. F1 Union, is he going to take pole? Let's see what he can do. Is he going to get it? He's not! By just under a tenth. He misses out. Frosty Life is on pole. F1 Union takes second. And M. Stevens, what a quali. That's what he's been looking for. P3 for the Haas. And neutral, ready to rev. 5 lights are coming on. It's the Dutch Grand Prix. And away we go. Frosty Life seems to have got the better start. Wild Matt's AI has gone into the lead, but Frosty Life tucks in front of F1 Union. Now his teammate M. Stevens tries to go around the outside. It just doesn't work. And they all seem to hold position going into the first corner. Clean racing from all of them. And we've got a yellow flag behind. It seems like there's been a crash. Gaming Cat and Howes. A lot of debris across the track. They've had a collision. And Frosty Life is coasting away into the lead now. He's had a good start. F1 Union will try and chase behind him. M. Stevens in the position as well. And the two McLarens, they're going to go wheel to wheel. That might not end well. But they give each other respect. They make a little bit of contact maybe on the exit. It looked like they might have. But it was very good racing from both of them. Jim, you got a safety car. What's that for? We've got a safety as Kai had a spin. Yeah, Kai has had a spin. He's got no wing. That might be why the safety car's out. So an early safety car in this race. That is where everyone's going to pit. Frosty Life didn't make it to the pit lane. And he will miss out from that. Who's going to jump? Who's going to jump who? They all seem to come out in the same order. That's not good when you've got 30k to run. Hang on, the safety car is in this lap. I'm sorry, Lenny, but you're in right. We'll have to wait because the safety car is coming in now. So I'm gonna have to quickly watch this because I can't really. So the McLaren went into the pits in the background, but Frosty Life has been caught napping by F1 Union. He might go down the inside of turn 1. He will do. These two battling on a safety car restart again. F1 Union will take the lead in this race. The pit strategy has worked, and he goes through down the inside of the first corner, but the Haas cars are not like that. M. Stevens is trying to go through on Frosty Life. They make a little bit of contact. M. Stevens is now into P2. Frosty Life has a terrible restart, and he's down to 3rd place. And Moore Island will try and attack him as well. That's what happens when you don't get another safety car, and everyone around you does. Because randoms will join in. Try and keep it on friends only where possible, but when randoms are joining, you have to be careful. But let's see. M. Stevens. Oh, Frosty Life has spun. Frosty Life has spun. I need to look at that quickly. M. Stevens hasn't got past there, but Frosty Life is down in 6th, and he's out of the fight for the lead of the race. M. Stevens didn't get past, so I think I'm good on that front. But M. Stevens just couldn't get through into turn 1. He's finding it very difficult to get past last week's race winner on track, one-time race winner from Hungary, F1 Union. And now he's very close. Here goes M. Stevens. He's very close. F1 Union will go for the defensive on the inside. M. Stevens forced to the outside. He's going to take the lead. F1 Union breaks late. And M. Stevens is going to drive by every single gap he can. F1 Union gets the better exit though. And keeps in the lead for now. But M. Stevens is really now on the charge. Versus F1 Union. He won't get past here because can't overtake into that next corner, and the DRS isn't very powerful, but he's certainly going to gain quite a lot. Oh, he's going to go for a move! Oh, that's very, very ambitious, and forces F1 Union wide. M. Stevens with a very ambitious move takes the lead, and F1 Union will be furious with that, because that was a very late move, and has lost him a second and a half. F1 Union will not be happy with that one bit. A spinner there, that's wild map. As F1 Union actually pits, so does M. Stevens. M. Stevens is now on the mediums, F1 Union is on the softs. So now, the tyre advantage has gone the other way round. Maybe F1 Union now, maybe F1 Union will now, it'll be swapped. M. Stevens goes, in fact no he doesn't. Gap between them is 2.8 seconds. Oh, okay. XGP has spun and has knocked off his wing, and we have a safety car. We have another safety car. That could change things up. Alright then. The safety car is in this lap. We'll have 10 laps. 10 lap sprint until the end. Oh, M. Stevens is really being tentative, and that really is going to cause a mess behind. And all of a sudden, everyone is in the lead. Moraine takes the lead. Everyone is going to go down the inside. He's in the wall. He's in PCFC Josh. And Josh has gone round. What has happened there? M. Stevens just has caused carnage off the safety car restart. I don't. Why would you take the safety car like that? And now F1 Union leads. Moraine in second. XGP has somehow got his way up to third. And Frosty Life is out of the race as well. Now we're going to have 8 drivers finish. Yeah, he's in the wall. I don't know if he made contact. But they just get closer as XGP is going to try and move on Moraine. F1 Union was a little bit deep into the corner, a little bit wide. Takes the high line. And now this. Moraine might try to go for a move here. I hope he doesn't. And he does back out. He had his foot just a little bit on the brakes, but he's ever so closer to F1 Union this time around. Tucking behind, here comes Moraine on F1 Union. He won't be, actually he might be close enough. Is he going to go for it? No, he won't. He'll stay behind for now. But these two, it's like M. Stevens and F1 Union. This time it's Moraine and F1 Union. And also, XGP's gone round. XGP. He was in the fight for the lead. And back where he was last season, finally, and he spun, and it's all gone wrong for him. That means M. Stevens is now back up into P3. F1 Union, coasting away. Moraine goes a little bit wide, and that would have lost him quite a bit of time on the outside of the penultimate corner. That curve slows you down quite a bit, as do many of the curves in Zandvoort, to be honest. Stadiums, the small stadium section, now down into the penultimate corner. You can see Moraine in the background. He just didn't have it in the end. And F1 Union round the banking. It's going to be him again in EXFL. He wins the Dutch Grand Prix and his second win in EXFL, his third on track, and he will hope that this time there is no post-race penalty to stop him. Moraine takes second. It was a valiant effort from him, but at the end of the day it wasn't enough.
But F1 Union will get a 5-second time penalty, and that puts Moraine up into P1. He wins the Dutch Grand Prix.
His championship lead still extends to Kyle Lawler. M. Stevens takes P3 and doubles his points tally. Going on now, he's going to go to 29 points after being on 14 before this race.